Hey yo, what's going on? Matt here. Um, Gonna just try out a new content series. It's called DTC Daily. My goal is to help capture and promote and amplify and connect the community. There's been a lot of noise, a lot of negativity, a lot of this and that, and people's content not being shared because threads are taking over as much in the algorithm, different stuff. And when I first got on Twitter, well, when I first getting deeply ingrained with DTC Twitter back in 2019, so I haven't been around too long, but it just felt different. It's more helpful and playful and not as competitive and me versus you and this or that. It was like, hey, this is the way I do things, or this is the thing I'm thinking about, and I'm gonna try to channel that energy and that vibe. And just because I make content and I put stuff out, uh, I'm never always 100% right. I don't think my content's the best and the only stuff. I'm gonna try to share and tell you to watch other people's stuff. And uh, I like Twitter. I like the community, and there's a lot of cool people on here. And I'm gonna try to connect you with more people and show you their content that you might have missed because you're not on Twitter as much as me because you're too busy actually running a business or running your agency. I have a little more flexibility right now as creating content is my main thing. So I'm showing you what I think might be helpful, something that it might be funny, something that might be um, or an opportunity for us to help someone else. Some questions that didn't get that much engagement or didn't seem resolved quite yet. Um, Start more discussions around just way back in. So, yeah, let's get it started. So, this is just a test run. So, first up, we have lovely Sarah Levinger. I worked with her for a little bit last year before she pivoted to like this creative strategy and going all in on this, and super cool thread she had here about how creative and media buyers kind of connect, and where she thinks kind of that role is going. Ash from Obvi feels like Facebook algo is pushing videos over statics. So just something to maybe keep in mind. See if that's what you're seeing as well. If you've been pushing one or the other, just check that out. Sean Frank from Ridge Wallet. He's kind of making a prediction or a suggestion almost for social companies. Basically, like the next monetization play is for them to charge for your business account, and I think that makes a ton of sense and it's possible. But I think that it could possibly conflict with their like, hey, just pay for ads, because then you'll have a few different levels of like organic reach, uh, not paid account, and ads. So that'd be kind of really interesting how they um, combat that. And the next up is from Andrew Foxwell. He's been a OG in this space for quite a long time, has a bunch of cool courses and community, and one of my mentors getting into this space. And he just wanted to like reshare. He has a ton of good blogs, like a ton of good posts. Um, and he just shared them again in a thread. So go ahead and check those out. They're always high quality stuff, and it's free, free content. Another mentor of mine back when I was getting started, really good guy, David Herman, uh, exploring taking on a new project for the remainder of the year. And so they have room. Don't need to take one on, but he's opening the door if anyone's looking. So if you think you'd be a good fit with Dave, if your brand is big enough, it's a cool project, go ahead and hit him up with his team. Super cool. Nick Shackelford, geek out, structured, constant designs. He's just trying to connect with people in Toronto. August 2nd, he's having a dinner. So just trying to amplify that, see if anyone else is there. Uh, DTC guy himself, Nick Sharma, and Boys from Native. Well, sold before he sold Native. They finally launched their podcast. It's called Limited Supply. And yeah, first episode's out. I didn't listen to it yet. Just this is the first one available. it just launched. So just trying to give you another podcast to listen to. Patrick Cadeau from Supply. How are you feeling about our scope this month in terms of relation with contractors, agencies, freelancers? Oh man, this one warms my heart. I love hearing about this one. Being on both sides of hiring people and being hired. It just feels good to know that, okay, like, let's just check in and see how you're feeling, and like, cool, yeah, let's increase the scope or we can reduce the scope, and just more flexible than this is the scope. This is what we signed up for the next year. That's it. It feels more human. Brian Blum, he is scaling Grindball, which is like this basketball shooting contraption machine. I didn't get to use too many of these in high school, but it's pretty neat. He talked about his conversion rate, and he talks about visual storytelling versus trying to do these static images, and like explaining the benefits of the machine like he does here. He just show them. And it said it like 2x his conversion rate. So just go ahead and check that out maybe. Saman, he was on my pod. It's coming out later. But he shared this awesome thread. It's just 22 things. 22? 21 things? 20. 20 things, little quick tips of what you should think about when you're running your brand. And then Kurt Elster from the Unofficial Shopify podcast, he asked, what are must-have emails to include in your welcome flow for onboarding new subscribers and customers? There's some good answers in here. Val from Clayville, huge. Trick question, new subscribers get different content than new customers. Duh. That's true. That's probably a good thing. So there's some good stuff in there. This is an event, Spaces, next week, next Wednesday at 3:15 Pacific time, it looks like. John Coyle and Shackelford and Chase and some other people, they're going to be hosting the full funnel breakdown, the most successful e-com brands of 2022. Go ahead and check that out. Bailey Cooper from Sharma Brands. I thought it was just funny, but it's like also just true. I don't know who needs to hear this, but deliver to your door is no longer a strong value prop. Yeah, this is 2022 DTC. This is not like people buy stuff online. It's kind of like shipping directly to your doorstep, though. Yeah, that's amazing. That's funny. Yeah, so deliver to your door is just like, that's table stakes at this point. So reconsider your value prop if needed, if that's one of the main ones you're using. Ron from Obvi, there've been a few tweets talking about they're raising a friends and family round. So they close around in 10 days. So you have about 9 more days. So shoot them a DM. That's at Obvi CEO, or you can DM Ash as well if you want to get in on that round for their collagen protein brand. Daniel from Bull and Cleaver. Do DTC merchants have a target paid versus shipping percentage when calculating free shipping thresholds? This year has been wacky for shipping rates and margins in general. Any other heuristics for figuring out that free shipping threshold? Lucas Walker from the Rolled Up Network. He used to work at Gorgeous and run his own brand as well. I always said it higher than my AOV as long as conversion didn't drop. Had a floor to wear, not to lose money. So I just thought this one could use some more discussion and answers and ideas. So go ahead and check this one out and let me know what you think, or just reply in the thread and help everyone out. This one was technically from the day before, but like Shopify is pretty big. Shopify announced you can hook up your YouTube channel directly with your Shopify store. So that integration runs deeper than just like a link, right? So it's during live streams. It's during you can have product pop-ups. It's really neat. And I believe the minimum threshold though is 1,000 subscribers. So if you don't already have a YouTube channel, you can't immediately take use of this. So a good reason to maybe think about if YouTube makes sense for your brand and your audience, which I think for many brands it could. And investing in that organic content, it's another search play, long-term, evergreen, community building, that sort of thing. So that's really neat that you can do that now. And then Sarah from Currybod is wondering how she can get her products to Hoda. I actually don't know who this person is, but she's on the Today Show. So she has a 1.2 million followers, so she must be pretty cool, pretty important. Yeah, so if anyone has a connection to her and anyone at the Today Show, that'd be really neat if we can help Sarah out. And then Adrienne Barnes, she is kind of, she's really smart. She talks about content strategy and buyer personas. So just a reminder that you aren't your customer. You've built your product to fix your problem, and you may understand your like specific audience's customer problem, but you're the builder and you're thinking of it like differently as the founder than your customer. So just keep that in mind. You know, it's so difficult. We're so close. We're so close to our products and our brand. We kind of forget sometimes that not everyone thinks like us or is thinking about it the same way or as much as we are. Scrolling on up, gotta throw in a meme from Triple Whale, my boy Tommy Clark. People who buy from ads, this sophisticated couple, people who make the ads, we're all a lot of us are cracked out caffeine addicts, and just this one had me laughing. So throw that one in there. A limited UGC creator platform. My good friend Alex Friedman is one of the co-founders of running this. So chocolate and skincare source, this brand is looking for creators. So go ahead, and if you're a UGC creator, if you know someone that can help them, go ahead and check this out and give them a follow. It's pretty new, so go ahead and check them out. Give them a follow. And then Alex, super smart. She runs No Best Practices newsletter. A brand that she's consulting for is looking for someone to develop creative launch FB ads. It's influencer founded, so you'd write scripts / art direct, and they would produce it. They're looking for an independent contractor, not an agency. So if you're a freelancer, contractor, if you're a solo person, go ahead, hit her up. Carl, this guy did a CRO breakdown for Ridge Wallet. He's been doing a lot of these where he'll just like, hey, brand, this is what I would do if I were you, and just like shares it all and shows the before and afters and explains why. And it's pretty freaking neat. And I love how he does it on mobile, which is like, for most people, a lot of the traffic. So I got a pretty good response. I'm not sure if Sean saw it yet, or responded to it, but pretty neat. So go ahead and give Carl a follow. He does a lot of CRO free threads. And even if he doesn't do one for your brand, might be kind of cool to, just get some ideas or inspiration or insight there. And one more from Ash in the Obvi team. They're looking for more women to add to their creative roster. So go ahead and DM him collagen, reply collagen, and then he'll DM you. Look for more creators. And then rounding it up here, Melissa from Common Thread Collective. She's the director of marketing and content alongside Aaron Orndorff and team over there. Apparently 25% of TikTok traffic is desktop. So just keep that in mind. That seems like a pretty high number to me, which is nuts. So 3 billion or whatever the number is, or 1.2 billion, 25% of that is 300 million, right? That's a lot. So just like keep that in mind if you think that's like TikTok is only mobile or like only for the kids or like, oh, what's the point? But man, people use TikTok on desktop. or they share it, or it's a cross post from a different social platform, right? There's more ways for it to get shared rather than just through the TikTok mobile app. So that's DTC Daily. That's episode 1. That was from Wednesday, the 20th of July, 2022. Let me know what you thought, what you think, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. This is for you guys. This is making sure we like keep connecting and amplifying each other and bringing everyone up in this space. This is not about like promoting my content. None of my posts were in this one. So every once in a while, I might throw one in if it's a new thing, or I think if it got a lot of attention, or if I just think it's valuable. But this is for everyone. Like, this is for everyone who's busy and doesn't have hours a day to sit on Twitter. So I'm gonna try to keep gathering up these ones, and walking through them, and just giving a preview, giving a quick thought on it. Just trying to bring everyone up in the space. So let me know what you think. Would really appreciate it. You can reply or give me a message, and have a good one.